Hey guys, I'm going to make a quick little video here just to explain red light traffic citation law. Many of you will read online, if you're fighting a red light traffic ticket, that they're almost impossible to beat. That is not the case. Today I went to court and I won with a minor precedent here that was set. In the lower courts, of course, the state wasn't willing to take this any further because they would have lost and got a judgment in a higher court. A lot of times when you fight these tickets, that's if you have a good case, they will drop them because they don't want you to set a precedence in a higher court, especially if you went to the state Supreme Court. And I am in Florida, and Florida is said to be one of the worst to fight these tickets in. But I tell you now, you can do it, and you can win. Hopefully you're not like the guy who just took one to last year to the state Supreme Court. Usually if they let you get that far, they know your case is not that strong, because they've already discovered all the evidence you can enter. Because in the first trial, you have to enter all the evidence that can be viewed afterwards, and very rarely will they allow any new evidence to be admitted, especially in a citation case. So if you get to Supreme Court, usually that's because your case isn't that strong. But hey, let's hope. Precedents have been set. But usually not in our favor. But I'm going to make a video coming soon. I'm just giving you guys an update that it will be coming to present what the case was and how I fought it and how I won. And even got an acknowledgement from the judge and the officers in the court because of my ability and efforts in this case. And the judge had a pretty lengthy little conversation in the courtroom with the officers who issued the citation for the camera system, and discussing case law and what my case specifically means to issuing these tickets. Now again, you know, the officers have the interest of making the ticket hit you and stick, but if you research this stuff pretty well and you do have a case, you can fight these and get them thrown out at the least. I was actually hoping to not get it thrown out. I really wanted to take it to the highest court possible to set a precedence for the state of Florida if I could with the state Supreme Court, but that didn't happen. I kind of knew walking in there it was going to get thrown out today, because I had spent 3 hours researching this last night before I took it in, which is about all I needed. But I didn't put that much time in because I actually knew it wasn't going to get that far. I had a very strong case. But again, I'll go into the ins and outs of the case later and explain everything and give you some pointers, because I personally believe that these tickets, as most people do, are just a money generator for the cities and the state, and not really there for traffic control. In fact, there's a lot of research that shows that it actually causes more accidents because of people slamming on their brakes before, you know, crossing the intersection because they're scared that they're going to get a ticket. But there are a lot of things that you can fight these tickets with, and I will go through them one by one. And I hope this helps somebody, because I found, in my case in particular, I found that the burden put on the defendant was unjust and not balanced. And I'll go further into that, but and that's something our law is supposed to be, is balanced. And you are not supposed to be put under undue pressure to fear taking a ticket to court, which is what happened in this case, is one example of what happened in this case. And this was in the Palm Beach County court system in the Delray Courthouse in Palm Beach County, Florida, for a ticket issued by Boynton Beach today, which is 10/9, October 9th, 2018. It was the 130 court, and if anybody wanted to look it up and research my case, they can actually do that. I'm not real apt to go and throw all my name and info out on there. For, you know, if somebody felt they really needed to, they could go that route to get the court records if they felt they needed this for precedence in their case. But that's that pretty much. Hope you guys will be around, watch the video. It's going to take me a few days to put it together because I have to methodically, you know, list how I'm going to approach the video and how I'm going to explain everything so that everybody can easily follow it. And I hope it helps somebody out there, because, you know, I fear that a lot of these citations are being done, again, like I said, just for profit, don't necessarily help with traffic. And, you know, our courts, our constitutions, our rights, I believe these cameras really violate those. So I'm a crusader. I do this more for that reason. I believe in constitutional law, and I believe that everybody has their rights, and that when the state starts to trample on them, even if the cameras are helping with traffic control, which there's no true evidence to say it is, and reducing accidents or anything like that. In fact, there's evidence to the contrary. I feel that everybody should fight these, because if we allow the state or the government to take any of our rights or bend the law to their advantage or twist it, it shouldn't be allowed. And if we don't stand up and fight against it, all of our rights will be taken in this way. The right to confront your accuser, they've kind of met that now, but there's a lot of loopholes and a lot of issues with these tickets in particular, which made me actually look forward to getting one so that I could go after them. And so I hope this helps somebody. I will be putting up the video as soon as I conclude it. Have a good week. I'm on cloud 9.